years ago. It's not published currently, but I've got a lot of stories on stats. It was one of the original books, Mary Kay by Mary Kay. And I was looking at the tribute that she had wrote, the dedication, what she had dedicated her book to. And I just was so moved by it, I'd like to read it to you before I share it from my heart. She said, dedicated to the thousands of women who dared to step out of their comfort zone and use their God-given abilities, realizing that God did not have time to make a nobody, only a somebody. I want you to look at your neighbor and say, I dare you. I dare you to step out of your comfort zone.
I like daring.
Step out of that comfort zone. I know, I need some help.
This is so much better. Wow, when I read that, all I could think about was the moment when someone dared me to step out of my comfort zone. And don't we know that the greatest compliment we'll ever be given in our life is when a leader that is greater than you, is stronger than you, is wiser than you, will encourage you and challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and use your God-given abilities. Because after all, aren't our God-given abilities there for others and not for us? Yes?
Yes.
So how many of you could agree that the greatest gift we could ever give our founder, Mary Kay Ash, who 50 years ago was sitting at the breakfast table as her husband died of a heart attack, and she chose to dare anyway to step out of her comfort zone and start what I believe is the most beautiful masterpiece in the world of women. A company that is about empowering women to be all that God has created them to be. That is something to get excited about, right? So I want you to look at your neighbor and say, I dare you.
I dare you.
It's time to get out of your comfort zone. Yes.
Dare you.
It is. And I had the privilege when Marilyn Welly Villela, as all my sister national sales directors who debuted under the privilege and the honor of Marilyn Welly Villela, had tapped me on the shoulder and said, Jamie Vernios, I dare you. I dare you. And I'll never forget her words when she said to me, Jamie, I need you. I need you to step up. I need you to step up and get out of your comfort zone and become a national sales director. Because when I go, I need someone. I need you. I need Joanne Berglund. I need Yvonne Lemon. I need Christy Millard. I need Esther Wetletter. I need Judy Rohde. I need the nationals under me that are willing to get out of their comfort zone, to step up and to step up now. How many of you are ready to step up now? You know, right now is the now moment. Look at your neighbor and say, it's the now moment. You know, great leaders can discern the seasons, and if it is your season and it is now, baby girl, you better step up and step into it and rock it like you have never rocked it before. Are you ready to do that? Because I don't know about you, but I heard it was raining red. But even more so, it is raining national sales directors. Yes. And oh my goodness, was I scared? Yes. But how many of you know you've got to fight the fear and do it anyway? Look at the neighbor and say, fight the fear and do it anyway. It's time for you to go from the pit to the palace, baby, because you are destined to reign. Yes? You have to know that you are royalty. You have to know that God created you for greatness and not mediocrity. You've got to know that we are to take dominion and rule like kings and queens. Mary Kay Ash knew that. And that is why she was able, in a very traumatic, intense moment, to step up and step out, because she could discern the season of her life, and she knew the time is now. Look at your neighbor and say, it's now. It is now. It is now. It is now. And I believe that we will see leaders coming up like Bam. Look at your neighbor and say, Bam. You know what I mean? Mary Kay Ash, because she was a conqueror. A conqueror. She was a warrior. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm a warrior. this thing. Finish this thing, and Mary Kay Ash knew that she knew. And don't you know you want to follow a leader that knows that they know that they know, and you can feel it, baby. You can feel it when somebody is going somewhere, right? So I said, it's our season as a company. It's your story. It's your time. It's your moment. Your moment right now that's going to define your future. And there are going to be haters. They're going to tell you it's never going to happen. And you know why people hate? Because they have limitations. That's why. Not because they have to live in limitations, because they've chosen to limit themselves. You've got to make different choices when you discern that season to move now. Pit to palace moments, Cinderella moments. How many of you know that we've got to start speaking to the princess in us? Yes, we've got to start speaking to the royalty in us. We've got to be speaking that into others. I was so scared when Marilyn Wellies tapped me on the shoulder, but what I knew was that I didn't want to let her down because I loved her so much. Because when I came into this company, Marilyn Welly changed my life forever and my family's life. Because she dared to get out of her comfort zone. She dared to recruit the Shirley Hutton. She dared to go after those women that were intimidating her. She dared, just like Mary Kay. And then she looked at me and said, I dare you. Look at your neighbor, say, I dare you. It's time. You know, it's your Cinda freaking Rella story. Come around, and you're going to need some BAM. BAM means this. The B means believe. You have got to believe like you've never believed. You cannot be 99% BAM. You have to be 100% sold out, no matter what. A, audacious. Be your audacious self. Be authentic. If you are someone who's intimidated by other people's opinions, then you need to find out who you are. Okay? Because you are somebody special. You are somebody wonderful. You are somebody magnificent. And you want to go around people who celebrate you. Get away from the people who don't. Be audacious and be authentic. And the M would stand for magnificence. It would stand for magnetic. It stands that you are a magnet to success. You are magnificent. I was told just recently BAM stands for been anointed mightily. Yes. You're going to live a little bit of that, and there are a few kind of people that are going to kind of try to come along on this journey, and here they are. The first type of person you're going to find, they're the watchers. They're going to watch you. They're going to watch you. They're the spectators, and they've got all the advice in the world. They've never held a skincare class. They've never did a party. They've never recruited anybody, but they're trying to tell you how to do the business. Stay away from the watchers. Yes? They're watching. They sit there and say, let me entertain you. Yes? Stay away from watchers. They're going to watch and watch and watch. Second type of people you'll run into are waiters. Waiters, they're waiting forever. Well, it is what it is. No, it is what you choose it to be. Watch your mouth, because we become the things that we speak into existence. You speak where you are. We have to be 100% accountable for where we are in life, because we have spoken so. We have spoken so because we thought it so, right? And so the waiters are waiting for the right moment, waiting for this, waiting for that, waiting. You're going to wait for the waiters. Look at your neighbor and say, it's now. Yes? Yeah. And then we've got our wishers. Oh, they're wishing. They're the most positive people in the world. They can get you excited, and you just sit there, oh yeah, they're just dressing with the band. They're excited, but they're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. There's no action. Stay away from the wishers. And then there's the warriors. Our Mary Kay. was a warrior. The warriors that have been praying for a warrior that's stronger than her, that's more brilliant than her, that can sharpen her, that's walked where she's asking you to walk, and she's sitting there ready to invest in you. The most powerful relationship you will ever have, the most powerful relationship you'll ever have is when God places a real mentor in your life. Yes, because a real mentor has the key to your destiny. A real mentor will take you to another level. A real mentor is not a watcher. A real mentor is a doer. A real mentor is a warrior. And when you're around that mentor, there's something inside of you that rises up, that makes you want to get out there and conquer that thing. How many of you have made decisions that to be around a warrior, or are you still hanging out with wimps? Because you know the wimp will just agree with you. Oh, it's all right. It is what it is. It just is. If it was meant to be, you know, it just come down from heaven. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You know, it is going to take some action, and warriors take action. They take action. And so I just want to encourage each and every one of you, stop being the cheerleader. Put the pom-poms down. Put the pom-poms down and get out on the field. Put the jersey on and run like you have never ran before. Run like you have never run before. Dare yourself to get out of your comfort zone, that one day when you meet a Jamie Vernios, when you meet another you, and you're able to speak life into her because you were in the battlefield and you won the war. Yes? You were able to speak life into that person, just like Mary Kay Ash, because if you look back at that tribute, her heart was honoring the warriors. She was honoring the women, the tribute of women. I dared. The women who dared to get out of their comfort zones, who dared to use their God-given abilities. I dare you, in celebration of this 50-year anniversary. This moment will not come again in our lifetime. Yes, if you're 18 years old, you will be retired in 50 more years. One moment, one season. The time is now. If you're going to make it count now. Get the jersey on and be that player that gets the job done, because you were born to finish this race. You were born to be that warrior. I know, without a shadow of a doubt, I will see every single one of you at a new level. It's in our 2013, celebrating the golden year anniversary of Mary Kay Cosmetics, a masterpiece of excellence. God bless you, and thank you so much.